How does Putin travel? Who drives him? Whom does he protect? You will find out all this in this video. Several months before Vladimir Putin leaves his residences to appear in public, his impeccable team is already on the ground. First, the team analyzes all possible threats, criminal activities, social unrest, and even natural disasters. Approximately a month before the president's visit, the team members arrive at the location to coordinate their security schedule with local authorities and inspect the accommodation where the president will stay. Everything is checked down to the last detail. This ensures that during the president's stay, no technicians or craftsmen would need to enter the living space. The IT experts and technicians of the security team install devices to jam all radio detonation signals at the president's location. The equipment maintained by the president's team pings all smartphones and devices nearby to monitor any suspicious activity. For those concerned about privacy issues, according to Russian laws, the president's security has the right to install and use any hardware and software for eavesdropping, perform searches, have access to any building or organization, or seize any vehicle. If any of this is required before and during the president's security, it is done. However, confiscation of civilian vehicles is only permitted under extreme conditions, and there is no official record of such a situation. Only after such thorough preparations does the president arrive. Security must have operational psychology, meaning they must anticipate and intercept threats discreetly. Other requirements for the position include candidates being under 35 years old, having a height between 175 and 190 cm, and weighing between 75 and 90 cm. The president's personal guards must also understand foreign languages and be well versed in politics to understand who approaches the president and how to interact with those people. During what is commonly referred to as the president's public time, bodyguards are organized into 4 circles. The closest circle to the president consists of his personal bodyguards. These are imposing men in suits, dark sunglasses, and with an earpiece and a briefcase. Another distinctive feature of the bodyguards is their hands. They are always crossed, with the left arm often raised halfway. This is a mandatory condition. The guard must always be on standby, as the immediate task of the first circle in case of danger is to shield the president with their bodies. The briefcases these men carry are protective shields that can be set up to protect the president from bullets. The guards are armed with a 9mm caliber pistol that can fire up to 40 rounds per minute, piercing armor from a distance of 50 meters. Another part of the protective equipment are Kevlar umbrellas carried by the guards. They are super sturdy and provide excellent protection against bullets. However, the most important guards are not those in the first circle, but those in the second circle. Unlike the first circle, they blend into the crowd, dress formally, and behave discreetly while scanning for potential attackers. The third circle surrounds the crowd, intercepting suspicious individuals who are near the president. The fourth circle consists of snipers positioned on the roofs of surrounding buildings. Therefore, running, shouting, or making rash moves near the president is dangerous, as you will be targeted within seconds. Regarding transportation, Vladimir Putin travels in armored limousines. They accompany him on every international trip. The Russian company Boris created the first post-Soviet ultra-luxury automotive brand, whose vehicles are used by the official delegation of the Russian president for his travels. Putin used the company's cars for his inauguration as the president of Russia in 2018. Putin's new limousines have the code-named Kortege, mean convoy or procession. Some of the most striking features of the car include run-flat tires, specially designed to remain functional for some time after a puncture during driving. With these tires, the vehicle can continue at speeds of 50 to 90 km/h and an additional 150 to 300 km. Boris has night vision cameras, reinforced 6 cm thick glass, and an air compression system. The 7-seater car can also withstand chemical attacks and bombing. It can be fully submerged in water. The president of Russia also has his armored train. The train looks like most other Russian passenger trains, but whenever it moves, all train schedules are changed because it has absolute priority. Inside, it is luxuriously furnished, protected from eavesdropping, has a meeting room, office, bedroom, bar, medical devices, and even a hammam, Turkish steam bath, as well as a cosmetic carriage with facelift equipment and a gym. Generally, he always chooses the train for his travels because it is safer. When forced, he travels by plane, specifically the Ilyushin 96 to 300 Pu. Why this plane? The Ilyushin 2 is 55 meters long with a wingspan of 60 meters. It can reach speeds of up to 900 km/h and has 4 jet engines, while many other foreign leaders' planes have 2. Even if 2 engines fail, it can still climb or descend, maneuver, and continue its flight. Even with only 1 functional engine, the president's plane could fly up to 800 km and successfully land. At first glance, there is nothing different about the president's aircraft from other planes in the Russian fleet, except for a small Russian flag on the tail. However, the interior of the plane is quite unique. It meets the highest standards in terms of communication and security. Due to all this, it has been nicknamed the Flying Kremlin with its specialized communication capability. It can transmit encrypted messages from any altitude to any point in the world using any communication channel. PU in its name stands for Point of Management. It is equipped with a nuclear button and also has radar, electronic, electro-optical, and visual control. The living and working conditions on the plane are not much worse than in the Kremlin. It houses the president's private office, several meeting rooms, a guest lounge, a mini gym, a bar, and a separate medical unit with resuscitation and emergency facilities. During a presidential visit, main planes, backup planes, and advanced group are sent. The front plane carries 6 technicians, the backup plane has 4, and the main plane has 2. An 8-member team is even capable of disassembling and reassembling the entire plane. They are trained for this, says former Putin's chief pilot Konstantin Dereshchenko. However, the main asset of the president's security, in Vladimir Putin's case, is the president himself. With experience working in the Soviet and Russian Secret Service, he knows that his security team knows what they are doing and is always respected. Thank you for watching. Please write your opinion in the comments below.